In this video, a compilation of my 2020 skydiving season. What's up, Skydivers? It's Catherine from Skydive Vibes, where we share the passion of skydiving and help you become better and safer skydivers. So if you're new here, consider subscribing not to miss our weekly videos all about skydiving. Alright, so 2020 was a crazy year. Our drop zone did delay their opening because of the situation that we faced. There was a lot of security measures, safety measures on the drop zone. Many skydivers decided to not jump that much this year because the measure was kind of constraining and stuff like that. I had travels that were planned to go to Paris, California, to go to Florida, the land. It all got cancelled, but anyways, I managed to have a great season. I did manage to continue my progression, get my Coach 1 rating, and I finally started to do what I've been dying to do since the beginning of me starting skydiving. More on that a little bit later. But yeah, by the end of the video, I'm gonna show you a full compilation of the jumps I made in my 2020 season. It wasn't as much than usual. I did manage to do 30 jumps, and many of those were fun jumps, but a lot of those fun jumps were with people without any cameras, so it's kind of hard finding footage of me flying in free fly in the sky. Like I told you, I actually end up finishing my Coach 1 rating that I did start in 2019. So becoming a coach is a process where you go through a course, then you have some jumps to do with students, and at the end you gotta do an evaluation. We actually have overall 3 jumps to do, 2 on your own with a student, and the last one is a test jump, either with a coach 2 being the student or a coach 2 in observation with you and a student. So at the end of 2019, I still had 2 jumps to make. So now I am a Coach 1 under the CSPA, the Canadian Sport Parachuting Association. I'm gonna do another video explaining to you exactly kind of the rating progressions you can go through as a skydiver, but also the requirements and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. Then finally, like I told you, I was able to do what I've been wanting to do for many years being a skydiver, and it's hey! Sorry about that, I had to leave, you know, mom duties. But what I was about to say is that I finally got to do camera work for tandem skydives. So I was super pumped to finally be able to achieve that goal of mine, and it was kind of a bumpy ride from the day that I started skydiving up to the point where I was able to do camera work, because the requirements kept changing over time. And I'm not sure that all those requirements were really following the manufacturer's requirements at that time, but now I can say we do follow the requirements of manufacturers. But to give you an example, at first you had to have 100 jumps to be able to simply follow a tandem skydive. So when I got 100 jumps, I started to practice following some tandem instructors. But then the next season, they changed the requirements to 200 jumps. So I had to work my way up to that point again to be able to start following and training to do camera work. But then, again, as I reached 200 jumps, they did change the requirements again to be 300 jumps plus a Coach 1 rating. So once again, I worked my way up 300 jumps, I got my Coach 1 rating, and now this summer it was a time for me to get a good briefing, get coached on how to be safe doing camera work, and I was able to practice and then even got paid jumps because of my work. So that was an exciting moment. As you saw, it was a long process, but I made it finally. And I will do a whole video explaining all the requirements needed. Those are really created by the manufacturers of the tandem systems. So I'm gonna do a video on that and also give you tips and tricks to become a good cameraman or woman to be able to finally get paid to jump. So yes, that is everything that happened during my last skydiving season, the season of 2020. So here I wanted to continue this video just showcasing and doing a compilation of my skydives of the season. I hope you will enjoy that. But before that, let me know in the comments, what is your next goal? Is it a rating, a specific coaching rating? Or is it a number of jumps or an actual license? Let me know below. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy this compilation and keep jumping, stay safe, and blue skies.